Welcome back, y'all. Thank you guys for continuing to come back and watch my craziness. If this is your first time here, I am Nick. Stay for a while. Like, comment, subscribe. I promise you'll like me. If you keep watching, you're going to notice that the placement and all this, whatever, my movement, my seating has changed. I recorded this intro like 3, 4, maybe 5 times because I'm me. So we're gonna do something different. I've gotten a lot of message. Thank you for those who have been commenting, who have been sending messages, who find the information relatable. Thank you guys. Like I said, this is something new that I have been trying to get out of my comfort zone to kind of venture out to new things, expand the things that I have been doing with things that I want to be doing, and getting out of my bubble. I'm gonna be introducing something new. Someone had sent me a message because all of my information had revolved around self-care stuff, and the question was, how do you manage self-care with being a mom? I made comments about managing self-care, being a mom, being busy, but then how do I do that? And I thought about it, and it made a good point. So I'm going to slowly make like a little series in the midst of other series of things that I wanted to do to kind of pull them all together. So this one is going to be called a Mom With Me series, and that's just what it's going to be called, Mom With Me. It's going to be kind of taking everything that I do have to do in a day-to-day, balancing out so I can stay mentally sane or appear mentally sane while balancing it all, being a mom. I don't have little kids. I don't. I'm past that stage. My son is 9. But just because the child gets older does not mean that parenting gets easier. It doesn't. It doesn't. I feel like it was so much easier when he was little. Like when he was little, it was easier. Yes, he's always asked several questions. He's always been very active. He's always been very talkative. But at the end of the day, like when mommy and daddy says something, you do it. Like mommy and daddy take care of everything, so you just do it. But when they get older, you have all these further questions and these further experiences, and then they're involved with other kids, so they're coming into contact with new things daily, and it is keeping your sanity of making sure that they are safe and that they are learning, but still being you, like still separating being a parent from being whoever you identify as in a day. Like, yes, you are a parent. You're always going to be a parent, but that's not all you are. So that's what this series is going to be basically revolving around. It's going to be Mom With Me. And we're going to just go through different things that I do, how I do balance my self-care mentally and physically with being a mom, full-time worker, and everything else that I have going on, because I can't sit my butt still. I can't not do something. Nicole always has to do something. So yeah, so we're going to balance all of that. We are going to start with the simple things that I do, and I'm going to try my best to really work through it. Like, I'm going to be planning it out. And that's going to be like the first thing is planning. I plan everything. I plan little stuff. I don't know why people feel like, you're the woman of the house. Your house has to be always clean. You always have to have a meal cooked. Like, says who? Who said that? Who's doing that? Not I. Not I. No ma'am, no sir. No ma'am, no Pam. Not doing that. But I do make sure things are taken care of. I'm not doing it all in one day. Like I said previously, laundry may take me 7 days to do it, but it'll get done. Dinner might not get cooked, but you're going to eat. Like, it's going to get done. I'm not going to drive myself crazy to make sure that I'm keeping up with, you know, these expectations. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not going through all that. So we're going to start out with the small things. I'm going to post these on Sundays. So Sundays is going to be the day. This one is going to be kind of short because I just thought of this. I just got the comments. I just came across the comment. So I had to really think about it, and I had to really go through all of the other things that I had planned, because I have this vlog series that I'm starting too. That's going to be the next thing, a vlog series that I'm starting tomorrow, because I'm on another journey. It's not a health journey because I'm not the healthiest person. I'm just not. But I do have visions of things that I want to do. So I have that whole series starting tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But while I'm going through the notes, looking through that, I'm like, okay, Nicole, like, this has really nothing to do with what you started out doing. So I do want it to kind of balance together. I want it to work out together. So my Mom With Me videos are going to be posted on Sundays, and then I will give you updates of the other ones. So if you are a mom, thinking about being a mom, or just interested in that content of balancing, then those videos, you know, you can look for those on Sundays, and leave your thoughts, leave your comments, like, let me know. Like, I will be posting stuff too, like just scenario based questions, that Q&A stuff on Instagram, just to get feedback towards, you know, what you guys do, but like just feedback about what you guys do to balance. But today's first one is going to be based around planning, like what you can do to plan out your responsibilities to make sure that they get done. So make sure that you don't fall too far behind, but to also make sure you don't stress yourself out. That's my main thing. You're always going to have a lot of things to do. You're always going to, like that, as an adult, even if you aren't a mom, you're always going to have a ton of things to do. It's never going to be a point where you don't have anything to do. And if you do get to that point where you don't have anything to do, then you're slack. You're missing out on something. You forgot something, sis. You forgot something. So I plan out literally everything. I plan out the days I'm going to cook. I plan out the days I'm going to clean, and what part of the house I decide I am going to clean on that day. And I do little things. And each day I'm going to do something to balance my mental. And that can consist of me either just journaling, or me watching, like catching up on my favorite shows. And it's Sunday, y'all. Y'all know what comes out on Sundays. But it can be like, you know, watching those, or sometimes I will just sit in a corner and go through my phone for like 30 minutes, like just going through social media. It's summertime now, so it's kind of too hot to just be sitting out in the yard. But during like the fall and winter times, when the weather is cooler outside, I love sitting outside. I will just go sit in the backyard, and now my backyard is fenced in, so I can be more comfortable back there. Or I'll just go sit on the front porch and, you know, watch all the kids outside. I'll play my music. You know, I'll have my cup in my hand. I will take a walk. I like going to the beach. Going to the beach is relaxing, but can be stressful as well, because my son can't swim, and he's very adventurous, and he always doing some crazy stuff. So I gotta have my eyes on him, so that can stress you out. But just finding like the little things, Sometimes cooking is relaxing to me. If I'm cooking what I want to cook, not cooking what they want to eat. No. If I am cooking what I want to cook, what I have a taste for, I do like to experiment. So I will put music on, or the way my kitchen is set up, and you can probably see it here, it's like right across from the living room, and the TV is like, we have a big flat screen TV on the wall, so I can watch TV while I cook. I like for them to be either involved with something else so that I can have that time to myself. That is relaxing to me. That is self-care to me. There's times where I'll just go sit in the mirror. I'll either put on YouTube videos, or I'll play music, and I'll, you know, play and makeup, or I'll just do my hair. I'll experiment with my hair, something new I want to try, or what, you know, whatever. Those are things that I do for myself. And I have a very bad habit a very, very, very bad habit that I am trying to decrease. I'm trying to work on. But retail therapy was something that I have been trying to back away from. It was something that I used as self-care. Like, I would randomly shop. Like, Amazon became my best friend, or I would just go to random stores for no reason. Like, if my son was with his father and they were at the barbershop or somewhere, I would sneak off to the stores. After work, I would go to the stores. Weekends, I would just go to the stores and just shop for no reason. There was no purpose. So yes, it was relaxing. It was very enlightening at the moment, but then I had the buyer's remorse later on. And I had to get out of that. I had to get out of that. So I had to kind of branch off and find other things to do. Now, I'm not going to say I stopped shopping, because if I say that, I will be lying. I have not stopped shopping. No, sis, I have not. I still do shop. Amazon is still one of my best friends. But I've decreased. Like, I've learned to balance what I do shop. Like, I budget. Like, when I do get paid, I have a percentage of that I'm going to, all right, this is what I'm going to blow this week. Like, I have all this for that. I have that for that. But this is going to be what I blow this week. And if I happen to go over that budget that week, then whatever, we'll make up for it the next week. But that's not the point. Not the point at all. But yeah, so my first part of the Mom With Me is planning. Plan out everything. Just try it. Like, I am actually going to be going to the store shortly to get a new planner, because it's July, and the planners that I get, I use the Happy Planners. And the one that I have, it ends in July, it restarts in August. So, and that's how I like it. I like my brand new planner to start in August and end in July. So we're at the end of July now, and I'm going to be tied up for the next 2 weeks, and I do have stuff I already need to start planning for August. So I'm going to actually go shortly. I will try to do like a little shorts too on how I plan out my week. Like I said, cleaning, self-care stuff, laundry, shopping, grocery shopping, house shopping, whatever you have to do, plan it out so that you do not feel overwhelmed. Like, that's the main thing. It is so easy as a mom to become overwhelmed with the duties that you have to do, and not even expectations from other people, but the expectations from yourself, because we're going to put expectations on ourselves, because that's how you better yourself. You have to expect something, some kind of growth. And because we do that, it's easy to become overwhelmed. It's easy to be like stressed and like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to do nothing now. Like, I've had those days where it's like, I didn't try to do so much, now I'm tired and I'm not going to do anything for the next 2 days. The next 2 days I'm going to stay in the bed. No, like, we have to get out of that and really balance everything so it runs smoothly. So then you have time to actually enjoy life, because life is short. Yeah, so we're going to be going into those. Let me know your thoughts about, like, just things that you do as a mom. Like, how do you balance? Like, what kind of self-care stuff do you do that you enjoy doing? And how do you make time for that? Like, how do you make time for your own self-care? Like, and kind of keep them separated, because I have, like, I always say, I have a tendency to ramble. So if in the other vlogs I do ramble off, I'm going to try my best to cut that out. But on the Mom With Me series, like, just, bring in those good vibes. Like, I feel like that is like a great platform too, to have to all the women who do have to balance those things. They have that outlet. Like, hey, I can come here, I can vent about this, and everybody here can relate to the same thing, and we're all, on the same page. Like, you can all learn from somebody. And I find it best, you can learn from strangers, like people that you've never met, people that you wouldn't even think of introducing yourself to. You come across them and you listen to them talk, you watch their day to day, and it's like, I could relate to that. Like, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't gotta be friends, but let's, like, bounce ideas off. Like, leave your ideas, leave your comments. There's so many YouTubers. Like, I love watching YouTube. Like, YouTube is kind of an outlet, and I would say it's probably like a self-care thing to me too. Like, when I'm doing my makeup, or doing my hair, like I said, I watch YouTube videos, and a lot of people that I do watch, a lot of them are not moms, so they make it look so easy. They make it look so easy. Like, they get up, they go to the gym, they come home, they make this, they have time to make all these fancy meals, and then go shopping, and they go like, okay, yep, you made that choice to not be a mom. Great for you, sis. Love it, and I love your content. I'm gonna watch it anyway. But I can't relate to that. Like, that ain't my lifestyle. I can't just always just up and go here, because I gotta make sure my child's straight, make sure, you know, this is straight. So it's good to have people that you can relate to, and people that, you know, can help you flourish as a growing and flourishing woman, you know, that woman that you are. So yeah, so I'm hoping that I can be a part of building a community like that, helping people, kind of like, you know, bringing people together to kind of bounce out. It can be stressful. It can be so stressful to be a mom, and I do come across a lot of people who are stressed as a mom, and, you know, especially going through the newborn stage, the younger ones. Like, I get it. Like, I've been there. I get it. It's very stressful, and it becomes even more stressful when you don't have anyone that you can relate to. You know, you don't have anyone you can bounce ideas off of, or just get feedback from, or just vent to. Sometimes we don't need you to say nothing. I don't need your feedback. I don't need your advice. I just need somebody to listen. You know, like, I think a lot of times as a woman, that's what we need. We all go through different things, and we just need someone to listen sometimes. Listen. So we're gonna start there.